If you're farming Blum Airdrop, this is the best time for you to quit right now. Now, 3 months ago, I made a video warning people not to farm Tap Swap, Hamster Combat, and Blum Airdrop, and many other ones I mentioned in that video. And the funniest thing is, all of the airdrops I actually mentioned that people should not farm back then did not do well. Even Hamster Combat that listed on Binance, a lot of persons got $1, $2, not more than $10. And people called it dust. So this is a gentle reminder for you to stop farming Blum Airdrop right now, so that you don't end up regretting it at the end of the day. So in this video, I'm going to give you a thesis of why I feel the Blum Airdrop is not going to do very well. So let's get started. So before I start this video, I would like to state that Blum is actually a great project and they have a very good team. But that does not reflect to the fact that the token is going to do well. And I'm going to mention some reasons why I think it's not going to do well. The first reason for me is the amount of users they have. Right now, Blum has actually hit 80 million subscribers. Now, if you remember what happened with Hamster Combat did not do well because of the amount of users they had. Hamster Combat actually had about 300 million users, and they gave out this airdrop to over 100 million persons. And even though they gave out about 60% of their tokens to the community, the airdrop did not do well because of the amount of users they had. Now, the shocking thing is, even if Hamster Combat gave out 100% of their token, the airdrop would still not do well because of the amount of users they actually had. So if Hamster Combat wanted to give out a very good airdrop, the best they could do is to give this airdrop to about 5 to 10 million persons, or no more than 30 million persons. That way, a fewer persons actually receive it, and then the amount of tokens they are going to receive actually makes sense. And this is the same problem with Blum. Now for Blum, it actually has about 80 million subscribers, and they have not actually announced TGE so far, which means there is still opportunity for people to come in, and at the end of the day, they might discover that they might get up to like 100 million users, which is a very, very big problem when it's time to give out this airdrop. The second reason why I think Blum is not going to do well is the token distribution. Now, when Blum actually started, everyone was only allowed to refer 10 persons each, and a few amount of persons, which are the influencers, we are allowed to refer over 1,000 persons. Some actually got even up to 10,000 referrals, and this made this airdrop not a fair airdrop, because right now you've allocated more tokens to the influencers over other users, and this way, when this airdrop comes, the influencers are going to make money. At least I know that some of them are going to make between $1,000 to $2,000. So the rest of you are going to make a very tiny amount, let's say between $5 to like $10. I bet that many persons are not even going to make up to $10 from that airdrop. And for those that want to ask if I was part of the influencers they were given this privilege, I wasn't part of them, and I had the opportunity of applying for it, but I never applied for it because I felt like it is not very fair if this is restricted to some amount of persons because you're an influencer, and then the rest of them are not treated very well. So this is the second reason why I think Blum is not going to do well. The third reason is the time frame it has taken to deliver this airdrop. Now, Notcoin actually came, and in less than 3 months, Notcoin actually did their airdrop. When Docs airdrop came, it took them 2 months to do their airdrop. NotPixel, which have been following the path of Notcoin and Docs, have actually announced that they'll be launching their token in November, which is just less than 2 months of launching. But Blum has been here for over 4 months, I think like 5 months or thereabout, and they have not launched. And this singular reason is actually helping them amass a lot of users. And because they have amassed a lot of users, it's going to be very difficult to distribute these airdrops to everyone. So it would have been best if they have actually launched their airdrop since like the first 2 months or 3 months. That way, they are going to distribute these things effectively. Now, the fourth reason why I think Blum is not going to do well is what they're actually building. Now, when you go to their site, it's saying all crypto, one app. So it seems like they're actually building an app, most likely a place where you can actually store your cryptocurrencies, and you can probably trade some of these cryptocurrencies. And this is going to look more like a decentralized exchange, because when you look right here, it says decentralized exchange, off-chain or order book, on-chain settlement, blah blah blah, trading via Telegram. So this is actually a decentralized way of trading, not like centralized exchange. And you know that because of what they are building, they wouldn't allocate all their tokens for airdrop because they actually have investors. So let's say they actually allocated like 60% of their token. They won't give all of these tokens at once because they would want to reserve some of these tokens for future airdrop, and that way the first airdrop is going to be very, very small due to the amount of tokens that was reserved for that first airdrop. And this is why I think this airdrop is not going to do well. So these are the 4 reasons why I think Blum is not going to do well. But just in case you still want to do the Blum airdrop, that's not a problem. The only thing I'm actually encouraging you is, please reduce your expectation from this airdrop. Don't expect that you're going to make crazy money from it. A $10, a $20 is actually fine from this airdrop, and if that amount is what you're willing to get, then you can go ahead to do the airdrop. But if you think that $10 is not worth all of the times you've actually put into this airdrop since how many months right now, then I think it's actually time for you to quit this airdrop and move on with your life. And guys, this is all of it about this video. If you enjoyed it, I appreciate if you give this video a like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.